Hi everyone, it's Gayle, and I am here with my Marguerite Miller challenge for week 16, if you can believe that. We'll get started on that. I have show and tells from the weekend and some things that we'll play with after we get the collage done. But first, let's say hi and hugs to Sarah, Eva, Lucy, and Coralie. Thank you so much for watching and for your sweet comments and everything. Okay, guys. Well, so this one, weather, whatever that means to you. So I think we might do some sort of a little mixed media thing on top of this. I don't know. We'll get to that. A person or people, I have this wonderful sheet of ladies. My friend Amy at Crafty Cat USA, she Crafty Cat on YouTube and then Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. She created these little ladies using my flea market my feed sack fabric. And they are so cute and so 50s. I love them. And Amy gifted her artwork to me. She said, put it on your Etsy. So I am going to do that. So these ladies will go with the feed sack fabric and just match those digitals. So thank you, Amy. You are such a sweetheart. And I have really so appreciated our friendship. So thank you so much. That was really so sweet of you. So that's going to be my person. Then there's handwriting. And handwriting is going to be these digitals. These are from one of my vintage ephemera kits. And so that I'm going to use the handwriting on those. A map. So I have this map, this old Nebraska map from who knows when. I don't know that maps have copyright days on them. But anywho, it's got a person. So there he is. There's that person. And I think he kind of goes with my ladies too. So I don't know. We may use him as well. And then part of the map. Then numbers. Once again, it's a Crafty Cat kind of day. These are from Amy's shop, Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. And numbers. And then rubber stamping in 2 different colors. Well, I grabbed 3 because I didn't know what I was going to use. I don't know which stamp I'm going to use. As usual, there's not a whole lot of a plan going on here. So, but we will. This is the pack that you get from Amy, and I just took some of the numbers out, thinking we might use those. So anyway, let's get going here. I think on this map, I am going to either tear out or cut out these 2 edges so that I don't use those on accident. I don't know. So, and I didn't realize, actually, when I first looked at this, I didn't realize that there was a guy on each end. So, I don't know. We might use both of those. That's why I grabbed the ladies, is because I thought I'm only going to have enough for 1 page, you know, with the front of the map. So, oh, my husband's out cleaning off the deck. So yesterday it was gorgeous. It was, 60 degrees or something. Sun shining. We did yard work all weekend. So now we can use map and I won't worry about getting those guys in the mix. So anyhow, Mike got all the raking done. I got the front garden, which goes the whole length of our property. It's big. It's a big garden. Anyway, oh look, numbers here too. So there you go. anyway, worked so hard, like I'm still sore from it. But anyhow, then so beautiful day. We sat out on the deck for a while and stuff. Lovely, lovely day. And then at about 5 o'clock, it started to snow. Dropped 30 degrees. Oh, so crazy. And so anyway, this morning we got up to about 3 inches of snow. So it's just like, oh my goodness, Montana, you can't decide what to do, can you, as far as weather goes? So yeah, so anyway, it's, you know, big, heavy, wet snow. And what's awesome is having the, having all of the raking done. It's just going to make the yard just green as all as it can be. So, as all get out is what I was about to say. That's a mom saying. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Okay, and this here, and then I think I'm going to put a map down this side. So anyway, super wet and heavy, and so Mike's out scraping the deck so that it doesn't get too heavy on it, you know. Maybe we'll just use this little section down here. How wide? So I'm just going to go. What happened? Did I cover it up? Oh, yep. It was, oh geez, it was under my, book. That's interesting. Kind of running out of room with this map. Okay, I'm just going to rip this off right here, and then we'll rip it to the right size. Can get rid of this so that it's out of our way. So, yeah, so as far as crafting, oh, look, it's just about right. Not quite. Okay, I think I might just do that. We'll not worry about that. We can do something with that. Okay. Yeah, so a little bit snowy out there today. And that's, you know, it's just going to green everything up. It's going to be awesome. Because today it's already, oh, no. The sun's shining, and so it's melting, but it's only 30 degrees out there, so it's not warm yet. But if it warms up, it'll just melt like crazy. Like it didn't stick on the roads or anything. It's a little slushy, but not. So, yeah. Anywho, so I'm in do as many videos as possible mode, because getting ready for the retreat. So I have this week that's, you know, just a normal week, and then the week after is when I go. So once again, I just kind of wanted to say on a few videos just so you guys would catch it. But so I'm going to do as many videos as I can, but I may not get videos done for the entire time I'm gone. So if there is a lapse in my videos, you'll know why, and that I am a-okay. This is getting way down. I'll use that off camera, and we'll be starting a new one. I had a gal ask about, you know, these magic blue UFO sticks, and hers turn white, she said, And I said, you know, I haven't had that happen with mine, but I think it might be a climate thing. I don't know. They seem to be kind of sensitive that way to heat and cold and dry and moist and that kind of stuff. So I don't know if that's it, but could be. But as long as they still work, it's all good, right? Okay. Ugh. Sticky. Okay. Oops. Let's move over a little bit. Okay, got that on there. Okay, now we need to do a little figuring out. Now that we've got it, I did get the edges torn off of these and this inked, so I was feeling happy that I got a few things done. See, I was thinking these little ladies really do go with the time period of this. Yeah, I don't know. That might be a little too much. Would it be fun to have a couple of these ladies? I wanted to show you the digital, so I didn't cut them out, so I'll have to cut them out quick. I love her with this. I kind of like her with that. Okay, well, let's do a little cutting for a second. When I show you what we did this weekend, one of the things is we spent a lot of time this weekend trying to figure out the ScanNCut and what it will and won't do and that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to show you some examples from our experience with it. So I have probably, I would say I have mixed reviews on it, only because, you know, it doesn't, I mean, it can only go by what it sees, right? And so if you have something with a light outline or darker insides, it struggles. So I'm not going to be completely done fussy cutting for the rest of my life, I don't think. But I think it will cut it at least in half, if not like 3/4. But there's still going to be some things that it just can't recognize where the edges are because either they're light or something. And so for those things, I'm still going to need to cut them by hand. And I have an example over here that I'll show you. But so Mike has taken on the task of being Mr. ScanNCut guy. So he's really been working on it. At the beginning I worked on it because I want to know how to do it too, obviously, but he's like, I could do that and save you a bunch of time. I said, okay. And I think he kind of likes it because it's a machine and technology and all of that. So yeah, but I have a few tips for if you should decide to get one. Okay, so we gotta get her little arm here cut out. That's tiny. We'll get her though. I like the process or the technique, I guess, of poking a hole and then cutting to the 4 sides of whatever you're cutting out. It just keeps you from being too bound up with, and then you cut out like a quarter and a quarter and a quarter. I went right to the crook of her elbow. That worked well. And yeah, it's a little tedious. Sorry about that. But I did want to show you the full digital without having it cut out already. So I guess I could have printed too, huh? And cut out the one. Oh, isn't that cute? So cute, Amy. I love these. Let's see. So, yeah, that was so nice of Amy to gift these to me. So sweet. Don't even know how she does this artwork. Because as you know, I'm a scan my vintage finds kind of a digital operator. Okay, let's get all of this into the basket. There we go. Except not that. Okay, boy, we're rolling up real nice there, aren't we? So I kind of love that. She could be standing on the car. I might do that. It's kind of matchy-matchy. Oh, I like her over there. She's like standing on his head, though. There we go. That's better. I think I'm still going to put this little dude over here. I'm just deciding if I want another lady. I still have stamping to do, so we need to keep that in mind. Okay. I am just going to go with this and see where it takes us. We're just doing it. Throwing caution to the wind today. So tomorrow we have a kind of a, it feels like a big deal, and that's so weird, but it's just because of the last year of life. But, oops, our investment guy asked to take us to breakfast tomorrow. Well, that's not straight. So I guess we're going to do that. He's the husband of my oldest daughter's childhood best friend. A super nice guy. And he takes care of those things. You know, working for a college, I have an IRA rather than, you know, like monthly retirement payments or whatever. I have an IRA, so he has that invested and stuff. And so yeah, I don't know much about all of that. Mike, once again, Mike handles that. I'm in the craft room. I'm deciding whether or not to give her a little bit of distressing, maybe just a tiny bit in a couple places. But yeah, going to a restaurant, yeah, we haven't done that in well over a year. So that'll be interesting. But, you know, we're now both fully vaccinated and everything. So, gosh, my glue stick is goobering up. This gal's going to be well glued down. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to glue her down and we're just going to go with it. Oh, isn't she cute? I just don't think another one. I'm going to go with that because that's 3 people. We're going with that. Okay. Then, oh yeah, and then we have the weather thing too. Okay, then I'm going to put some numbers on here. Kind of like that one right there. I think these are these are cardstock, so I'm going to use art glitter glue on them. See how my art glitter glue is, because I filled up the bottle yesterday, and so sometimes I tend to clog it a bit. Oh, no, it's just all good. Okay. Just going to put that right along there. And I was going to show you. So here's a 2. There's a 2. Or it's a fancy 7, depending on who you are. That's sort of an inside joke from another video. Oh, geez. Okay, a part of me is thinking about putting that like that. This is probably more like 50s, but it could have been 64. Let's put 64 right there. So, yeah, I used apparently a 2 as a 7, but I just thought it was fancy. But that was a journal that I ended up keeping, so that was my slow stitch journal, and I just ended up keeping that, so. So I can be reminded of being goofy instead of having someone else be reminded that I'm goofy. Okay. Okay. There's that. Okay, I'm gonna put my numbers back in the bag because they're a little fragile. I don't want anything to happen to them. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Now some stamping in a variety of colors. Stamps. What am I going to use for stamps? Ooh, this would be good. I have vintage here. Could put that right there in red. You have to use 2 colors. A rubber stamping in 2 colors. I don't even know. I better give this a test. I mean, I don't. These are clear across the room from me. Okay. So it's not super juicy. Okay, let's try it. Just gonna put that right there. pressing hard because it's not very juicy. Okay, well, I got the edges, but that's okay. I kind of like it. Okay, so vintage. And then, like, maybe, do I have some sort of, let's see here. Hang on, I'm coming back. I was thinking about some sort of like a border or something across there. Well, what the heck? Let's try this. This is Blue Fern's Poetry in Motion, it's called. I need to grab a block that is long like this. Owie, this hurts my hand. Ugh, okay. Obviously never been used. Okay, and for those of you who've been encouraging me to go to the doctor about my hand, I am going to do that. I'm just waiting till after my retreats because I don't want anything messing up going to my retreats. So I'm just gonna go with it until then. I don't know. Let's see what this looks like on there. I'm kind of going to get in the way of this thing, I think. But we'll see how we do. Just going to have to come over like about right there. I don't know. Just going with it. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of that down here as well. Actually, I'm going to go right here too. Okay, so far we have the people, we have the handwriting, we have the map, we have the number, and we have the rubber stamping. Now, what we have to do is weather. Now, you could say it's a sunny day. You could say that, but I thought I might get crazy a little bit on this. Okay, that's done. Okay. I'm done with all of that and these. All right, so now we'll just see how this goes. But I grabbed my pens and I thought I might make raindrops on this. So I don't know, people. I don't know. We'll just see. And then I have an idea. And then I have an idea. We'll see. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to take I'm deciding if I want silver or clear stickles. And I'm just going to kind of outline each drop like that. Starting at the top's a good idea, otherwise I put my hand in it. And there you have it, weather, rain. Oops. Okay, that's it. Not bad. It's okay. I think it's fine. So I'm just going to set that aside and let the stickles dry. So here it is it usually takes me about a half an hour to do one of these, I've discovered. Okay, so very fun. All right, so there is 16. Weather, person, people, handwriting, map, number, and rubber stamping in a couple different colors. So it's fun to use this old map. And then my Amy girl. So on my Etsy, I'm going to name these Crafty Cats, Gayle's Gals. Okay, so that will be there. Meanwhile, Amy has a new sewing digital that uses these ladies. So please go over and support her as well. So, yeah. Okay, we got that done. Okay, so here's what I did this weekend. My week 16 Anne Brooke challenge. Oh my gosh. So it was seed stitching. So, she recommended kind of a plain background. Well, this was the only plain fabric I could find. And I started and I was doing and my hand gave out. And so I thought, it's okay. I'm just going to do kind of part of it. I was going to do the whole thing, but I think I like how this came out better. So that was kind of maybe almost like a happy accident. I had something on there, so I put a little piece of the wallpaper there. So there we go. That is Anne Brooke's tag for this time. And then I caught up with Cori Dahmen's and her flip flaps and folds. And so I got a couple more things in my little booklet. So this is my idea book, one of them, one of many. Oh, that didn't hold. Well, let's fix that now that we see that. So it's a pocket here. It flips open, pocket up here, pocket here, pocket here. But apparently you have to get enough glue on to actually stick the paper down. Apparently that's a thing. So there we go. That should be better. And so, yeah, so, and then it's just kind of like a little card type of thing with a flip out. So super cute. Then the other thing I did was this, which is the same idea. Pocket here, Tim Holtz pocket here, pocket up here, pocket here, pocket here, and then belly band. Oh, I forgot to tell you, that's a belly band. So, and this is just a folded piece of coffee dyed paper. So loved that. So, made that one and I made this one and I thought maybe we could decorate this a little bit or something. And then this one is just this little funky fold here. And then, like it folds like this. And then you can put something in here, in here, and in here. I'll link Cori's channel as usual, and so that you can go over and see how to make those. So I got those in my idea journal, and I'm just about ready to pack my idea journal. Oh, you know what I wanted to see is my little carrier from, this is from Journey of Crafting. I wanted to see if this would fit in there. Oh, perfect. Yep, sure does. Fits in there just perfectly. Okay, because I kind of wanted to take this in case there's some of those things that I want to make. So making some more ephemera. Okay, that works great. Awesome. Alrighty then. So then the rest of the time was spent with the ScanNCut. So wanted to show you this. My husband threw away the papers. Oh, got it. This is New Vintage Art Designs. So my husband figured out how to avoid this, because if you have your digitals and then the art, you know, the graphic artist puts their name down here, it'll cut this out too, unless you exclude it. And so the hubby did that, but I was so excited because one of the digitals, let me see if I can find the garbage for it. Here it is. Was all these tags, and I loved it so much, but I was not looking forward to cutting it out because it's got the rounded edge, and I always kind of struggle with those. So that's a case where it was awesome and it worked great. This was the one that I just cut the bottom off. It was 4 little envelopes. And then of course it did the big envelopes really well too. Although this is a little jiggity jaggedy, but that's okay. I can cut that out. It's weird. And it took a bite out of right here. So it sees things weirdly sometimes, you know. So, but, you know, what are you going to do? So anyway, that was that. It cut out these butterflies. Oh, who were these from? I think these were Tink and I Treasures. And it cut them out great. Look at the antenna and everything. Except in a few places, it was lighter colored. I don't know. Maybe if with the black. Can you see the chunk that's out right there? So, and there's a chunk out there too. But I mean, I think it's still usable. So, and then, you know, the ones that were darker, it did awesome on. So let me show you this, because this was this morning, speaking of butterflies. So this is from a Jewel Design, and they're very light colored. Doesn't work at all on light colors. It cut out the spring just great. but yeah, so Jolene's butterflies, I'm going to have to cut out, because you can see like this one, it cut out the inside that was darker. It left the whole. So unless she puts like a dark line around, or unless I went back with a marker and went around all of them, it's not going to cut them properly. So that's kind of the downside of it. But you know, so many things it does great. Like these are Pink Monarch labels. Look how great those are. But I tried to cut out, it was labels from Mixed Media Minnesota, and they had just a line kind of around them. And then some of them had dark words in, and it cut out the dark words and left the rest of the label. So So you kind of have to be discerning about what you cut. And so we're definitely on the learning curve of that. But yeah, but these came out great. These pockets from Junk Journal Ephemera, these are the spring pockets, and they came out just fabulous. It just cut them out great. So, so yeah. So that's our experience so far. You know, I can honestly say I would not have bought one had it not been for my hand. But if it's going to help me craft for longer, then I'm going to go with it. So yeah. I don't know that it'll be on my favorite things because I do feel like there's problems with it, you know. In terms of, jeez, I'm trying to turn these so it'll go in the baggie. I'm not being very successful. Anyway, I feel like there's too many things it doesn't do for it to be my favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do try to just put on there the things that I just think are fabulous. So there you go. That is that. All right. So should we try and get this a little bit decorated? I don't know what I want to do with it. I am going to, I didn't put any glue on this side, and I'm just going to put a little bead there so it closes that pocket up. Okay, let's see. What could we do? Well, I used Tim Holtz paper on it. So I was wondering if there's a flower in the wallpaper pack that might be pretty on there. Well, that's pretty. What about this one? That's pretty too. I feel like that goes better with the, yeah, I like that. It just needs a little bit of a backing of some sort. So yeah, oh my gosh, I feel like I've just been jabbering today. But I had lots of stuff to share. I'm really liking my collage. I just looked at it over my shoulder and I really like it. I haven't said for a while too, and so probably should. These little wooden distress ink holders are from Cori Dahmen. She's creating with scraps on Etsy, and she doesn't always have them in her shop. You have to message her. But oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, but what else? What else would I like? I didn't get this distressed either. I did distressing on I felt like quite a few things. This one I would probably glue down in a book as a pocket in the back of here too. So don't really need to. That's all distressed. So maybe just a little bit on the inside here. Yeah, so anyway, it was a busy weekend. Oh my gosh, I felt like it was just go, go, go. We went from one thing to the next. We'd be working outside in the yard, and then we'd come in and work on the ScanNCut a little bit. And yeah, so it was a kind of a busy weekend. Let's see. Probably book page is what I'm thinking. Or would I like some kids? Some little peoples? Let's see what we have. I don't know why I'm thinking kids. Wouldn't necessarily have to be. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to go out to breakfast tomorrow because breakfast is my favorite meal to have out. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Like, I guess keep your masks on until your food's served, that sort of thing, you know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it in this new world we live in. I don't know how. Do I want anything else in the background? I'm going to try a little bit of book page. If it takes away from it, we won't use it. Easy as that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. This usually doesn't work great with this, but I'm going to try it. It's got too many fibers in it, kind of. I say that and then it works perfectly. Ooh, that's a good scrap. Don't throw that away, Gayle. Yeah. So anyway, that was our weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Oh, I have movies to tell you about. I do. I'm excited to tell you about The Zookeeper's Wife. And I think it was on Netflix, I believe. Yep, The Zookeeper's Wife. And oh my gosh, it was such a good movie. You know, it was one of those when it got done, Mike and I were like, wow, that was a good movie. So, and it's based on a true story. And you know how much I love that. Okay, that is super, super cute. Yeah, so I love myself a good based on a true story kind of movie. What is that saying? Truth is stranger than fiction or something like that. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that was good. So I highly recommend that one. And then I watched one that was a suggestion from a subby. And I said to Mike, I don't know if I can recommend that. It was a strange movie. I don't know. I kept waiting. I loved the scenery. I will say, I loved the scenery. I loved the house that it was filmed in and stuff. It was just the story that I was like, I don't know. So anyway, it was called We Have Always Lived in the Castle or something like that. It was different. I'll say that. It was different. And then we're watching a series that's also based on true events. It's called The Serpent. And takes place in the 70s, which I always kind of like, but and it's a little disturbing, but it's like it really happened, so that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm wondering is this piece, maybe the colors that I can use it in, maybe in one of my TNs that I make at the retreat. I don't know. Oh, I love that because, well, it's 3 3/4. It might fit. That's something I want to do is go through all my ephemera and pull out what might work on my TNs. Okay, that, I love that. And then I think I would leave that for writing. So it's just a matter of putting some things in the pockets. Okay, I'm going to grab something. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Okay, I have these Tim Holtz card things. I was thinking maybe that's something that could be, you know, a good journaling spot. Let's see if it, yeah, it fits perfect. Okay. So the zookeeper's wife takes place in World War II, and quite the story, quite the story. You know, people are amazing. I know that there's a lot of goofiness and bad things that happen in the world and stuff, but when it comes down to it, people are amazing. Let's see what else we have in these. Tim Holtz was on sale at Hobby Lobby. That one's cute. This one's really cute too. This one's a little more feminine. And so, you know, I can't resist the Tim Holtz. And I mean, you could decorate the front of these a bit more, give it a little more texture, but I kind of like to leave them for writing space. So I think that's what I will do. Let's just, I mean, we could put that like that so the flowers are at the top. Did I get too far over on my gluing? I don't think so. Yeah, maybe I did. Got too far over. I sure did. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's okay. Okay, and then there's these little ones that, well, oh my gosh, that fits perfect. Okay, well, we'll do another one of those in there. This is going to be Tim Holtz start to finish, isn't it? There's a pretty rose. Ooh, that looks pretty there. Okay. So the other one, we have lived in the castle, or whatever it was. We have always lived in the castle. It was kind of like, I don't know. Is there a book or a movie or something called Lemony Snicket or something like that? That's what it reminded me of. I think I need to put a little stamp or something on this right there. And I was wondering if I should put a couple of put one of those in there anyway. Yeah, it was very odd, but it was sort of compelling in a weird way. But I loved the scenery and the house that it took place in, which was the castle, of course. Okay, so, but I always do really appreciate any suggestions for movies or series or anything. It's just fun to see what people are watching. Oh God, I love her. Should I put her on there? Is she too big? I was thinking smaller than that, but I think I might put her there because I love her. I just love her. She tickles me. Yeah, she's great. She's from Red Lead Stamps. Okay. And then I need some more little things in there. I do have a few little things in this little box. Like what? I don't know. Go in there. It's a little music tag. Too big. Too big. I need some little things for the bottom there. Oh, look, it's Tim Holtz with metal around it. Received that in a Happy Mail. I have no idea how they did that. What else? This is cute, but I think we can do better. Oh, here's a little tag that says vintage. That's cute. I'm going to put you back there and you up here. Okay. Then I just need a tall or something to go. These are too wide, aren't they? And it would be a little too tall. Probably need to make my own, don't I? Ooh, this is the same paper as that. So let's just cut that down a bit. Oh goodness, when I reach to go to the floor, my tummy muscles are sore. Oh my gosh, I just kind of overdid it yesterday. Okay, so I think we'll just go right here. I can use that little piece somewhere, sometime, somewhere. Okay. And round the corners. Oh, this one too. So, yeah. Have you guys seen those crazy progressive, is it progressive commercials? I think maybe it is, about the guy who teaches people not to be like their parents. And the whole, one of them is about groaning when you sit down or stand up. And Mike and I were laughing last night because either one of us would get up off the couch, we would groan. I said, well, we're like our parents, just groaning. Okay, I like that back there. I think that's kind of cute. Oh, and then what do we want in there? Oh, and then there. Oh my gosh, there's so many pockets to this little bugger. Okay. Perfect. Gosh, it fits these little Tim Holtz cards just perfect. Just so you know. I know Tim doesn't need me selling his stuff, does he? But I do. But I do. And you're welcome, Timmy. Okay. And then I'm thinking, would one of these size? be cute in there? I think it would. Look at this one's all roses and stuff. Oh, I love this little piece. Great idea, Cori. She has a bunch of them. She has a bunch of good ideas, that girl. Okay, and so that's going to go in there. Ta-da! All done. Excuse me. Choke myself while I'm celebrating here. Okay. So that is super cute. And Cori has a way of gusseting this so it doesn't bend over. I, to be honest, couldn't be bothered, so I just did it that way. And I kind of like putting on these little clips anyways, on these towel booklets. Now, if this is a pocket, that could be an issue, but I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. So see, because I think that adds to it. I really do. So really, we could leave the back like that for journaling on, and just tuck it in a pocket too. Just need to, I said I didn't need to distress this side, but I'm doing it just to give us options. Oh, I think that's so cute. I really like that. I think it needs a word right there. Do we have time? Well, whether we do or whether we don't, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna put a word on there. Maybe I'll put friendship right there. And it's gonna go, where is, there it is. It's gonna go over her skirt a little bit, so I'm gonna just put some, I'm sorry, my chair's scooted back and I think I'm off camera. I apologize. Yep. That's it. That's what it needed. Okay, guys. Well, we got Margarete done for the week. And I caught you up on the weekend. And so I think we're good to move right along till tomorrow. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a grateful day. And we'll just see you in the next video. Let me pull this up so you can see a little bit better. I feel like I was far away, but I was at my usual. But isn't that cute? Great idea, Cori. Okay, guys. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.